Liverpool gains injury boost with midfielder surprise return to training. Club may capitalize on Jurgen Klopp's departure to sign Liverpool's star. Fans are concerned. Welcome, fan of the greatest club in the world. Come check out the latest news from the Reds. Let's go to the video. Liverpool plans to increase Simone Inzaghi's wages to persuade him to leave Inter Milan and replace Jurgen Klopp, according to reports. The Reds are in search of a new manager after Klopp announced his departure from Anfield at the end of the season to take a break from football. Is Simone Inzaghi in contention for the Liverpool job? Several managers have been mentioned for the role, but Bayer Leverkusen coach Xabi Alonso is currently the favorite among bookmakers. However, there are rumors that Liverpool will face competition from Bayern Munich for his contract, with some reports suggesting that a move to Bavaria is more appealing to him than succeeding Klopp at Anfield. Italian journalist Enrico Camilio claims that Liverpool and Bayern Munich could triple the wages of Inter Milan coach Inzaghi, as he made a bombastic update on TV play on Twitch. Camilio said, "Don't ask me about the team. It's obvious it's not in Italy. I'll give you two teams that offer 3 times what Simone Inzaghi receives. One is Liverpool and the other is Bayern Munich. One of the two is interested in Simone Inzaghi. And be careful. Inter has to sell a star player that's already registered." Former sporting director Michael Edwards has returned to Liverpool, but in a new role to oversee the major transition that will take place this summer when Klopp leaves. Liverpool midfielder Ryan Gravenberch surprises by returning to training before the international break. The Liverpool Stars are gearing up for the Europa League clash against Sparta Prague on Thursday. Jurgen Klopp's team gathered at the AXA training center on Wednesday to continue preparations for the match at Anfield later tonight. Gravenberch's unexpected return, after being sidelined since injuring himself in the victory over Chelsea in the League Cup final at the end of last month, is encouraging news. The Dutchman smiled and fully participated in the session, and will now be vying for at least a spot on the bench when the international break ends. With the Sparta and Manchester United matches looming perhaps a bit too early, Gravenberch's return adds depth to the squad. Gravenberch made the move to Liverpool from German giants Bayern Munich at the beginning of the 23rd and 24th season. In his first season, the midfielder mostly featured off the bench, scoring 2 goals and providing 3 assists in 31 appearances. We haven't seen his best yet, and it's encouraging to know there's more to come. It's unlikely that Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp will rush Gravenberch back into action before he's fully ready. With several young talents shining and a 4-goal advantage to defend, it makes sense for the Dutchman to use the international break to improve his fitness. As Klopp prepares for the next game before the March international break, he faces challenges due to injuries that limit his options. Virgil van Dijk, absent from recent team training sessions, may need rest to ensure he is fully fit for the FA Cup clash at the end of the week. However, Ibrahima Konate, still recovering from a thigh injury, was seen training individually at the AXA training center, indicating his unavailability for the upcoming match against Sparta. This leaves Klopp with only 3 senior center-backs to choose from. Despite these challenges, Mohamed Salah is expected to have a prominent role, with Klopp confirming his availability to start. The winger, sidelined since January 1st due to injury, trained with teammates at the AXA training ground on Wednesday afternoon, gearing up for his 3rd game back since his return. Liverpool star Luis Diaz is reportedly a target for Paris Saint-Germain this summer. The French giants are drawing up potential replacements for Kylian Mbappé, who is destined to join Real Madrid. But PSG isn't the only club monitoring the Colombian, as Barcelona and Milan also show interest. Although PSG has the financial clout to lure Diaz away from Anfield, the Reds would be reluctant to lose such an important player for their attacking line. The 27-year-old, who completed a £37.5 million transfer from FC Porto to Liverpool in 2022, is under contract until 2027. According to RMC Sport journalist Fabrice Hawkins, Diaz is on a list compiled by PSG. The forward is said to have been proposed by former Porto sporting director Antero Henrique. The French champions may try to capitalize on Jurgen Klopp's departure in the summer, with Diaz maintaining a strong relationship with the Reds coach. The club still needs to confirm the official appointment of a sporting director, which is expected to be Richard Hughes alongside Michael Edwards, and therefore decisions about the player's future will have to wait until then. Diaz seems happy at Anfield after a tumultuous period, where he dealt with his father's kidnapping. The club played an important role in bringing his family closer. Speaking about his adaptation to the club, Diaz said in October, "As for the future, I can see myself winning many trophies with this great club, starting by trying to win everything that is at stake this season. That's exactly what I know best, which is playing football, scoring goals, providing assists." PSG also has Manchester United star Marcus Rashford on their list.